Imagine you open your bank app, start uploading an assignment or message your friend, and nothing works. No login, no update, no response. What if I told you this happened because again cloud service provider tripped up and it affected millions across the globe? Today we will talk about why the recent AWS outrage isn't just a tech glitch, it's a wake-up call for digital India and for each one of us. A major outrage at American Web Service, better known as AWS, disrupted over 1,000 online services worldwide, including widely used apps, government portals, and e-commerce platforms. The cause? The failure in AWS DNS resolution for its DynamoDB service at endpoints. The DNS is like internet's address book, converting names into IP address. When it fails, sites and apps simply becomes unreachable. Cloud computing, once hailed as a future for scalable, cost efficient IT, also comes with a serious hidden risk when too many service depends on just few providers. So here the UPSC relevance is GS paper 2 governance policies interventions e-governance digital infrastructure issue of data sovereignty and service continuity, GS Paper 3, Science, Technology, IT Infrastructure, Cyber Security, Digital Economy and Dependencies. For prelims, Cloud Computing Models, Understanding Cloud Outrage Implications. Centralization, risk, and systematic failure. When a large chunks of critical services, bank apps, education portals, government services, rely on a single provider like AWS, a glitch becomes not just a local but global. One DNS fail and multiple sectors go down simultaneously. This shows the vulnerability of centralized digital infrastructure. India's cloud strategy and implications. India has its own initiatives. Megharaj, National Cloud, National Informatics Center, NIC, Cloud Service. This helps host government apps and citizen services. But the question, after we substituting foreign centralized provider with an Indian centralized provider, or are we building resilient, diversified infrastructure? There are broader concerns of digital sovereignty. Who controls our data? If foreign cloud dominates our strategies, autonomy may be compromised. So next comes is economy and social impact. So what will be the effect on economic and on the social? The outrage isn't just a headline, it had its consequences too. Think of a small digital startup losing revenue, a student unable to attend a remote class, a farmer unable to access e-mandi service. When digital services fails, real lives and livelihoods are impacted. For Indian whose digital push is central or finance inclusion UPI, Aadhaar, e-governance and startup ecosystem, this highlights the need for fail-safe system. Policy and governance dimension. Key measure to mitigate this risk is multi-cloud strategy. Government and enterprises should avoid putting all services in one provider's basket. Domestic data centers and infra. Build Tier 2, Tier 3 data centers across India, promote endogenous cloud services. Service level agreement and contingency planning. Government contracts should include outrage management, backup protocols, skill development. Cloud resilience requires trained administrators and disaster recovery planners. Let's bring it closer to home. You, I, and our parent, all of us use digital services daily. Maybe we book doctor appointments, make utility payments, access to student portals. These apps sit on cloud servers. When the cloud fails, we lose access. A cloud may miss an important assignment submission. A small business may lose a day of sales. A person may be unable to pay bills. Digital infrastructure is not abstract, it's a part of our everyday life, and when it breaks off many. So we can come to the conclusion that what must India do going forward? Diversify, implement multi cloud and hybrid cloud strategies so that a failure in one provider doesn't bring everything down. Build local capabilities, promote Indian cloud providers, regional data centers, and reduce foreign dependencies. Strengthen governance, smart policies around data localization, service provider audits, exit strategies. Raise awareness for citizens and small business to understand that digital isn't infallible. They must plan backups, tolerate disruptions, and stay informed. The cloud may be invisible, but the risks are real. And as Indian marches to the digital future, our reliance depends on only what we build, but how well we design to fail safely. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share the video because a resilient digital India starts with awareness. See you in the next episode where we unpack another key current affairs.